Uh-oh, my battery's running low. Okay, you guys. Live read. Hello. Okay, Spirit. Please allow my words to move fluently, my cars to move fluently. Clarity to read it as need be for the people that come to this space and the message that's needed to be conveyed. Alright, let's do this. Okay, Spirit. For the people that's coming to this space, what is the message that they need to understand today for the near future? What is the main point? They need to understand. What's the obstacle? What's the obstacle? Okay. That's some good stuff. Hi. Just doing a general read for whoever's coming in right now. Okay, what do I have to utilize, Spirit? What do I have to utilize for the situation? Okay. What happened in the far past regarding this situation? What happened in the far past? What's coming in the near future? With this energy right here, what's the best possible outcome? Okay. What role does the seeker, what role does the seeker play in the scenario? What's their role in the situation? What role do they play? What role? What is the outside environment influencing the situation? What is the environment influencing the situation? Okay, two more, and then we're going to get into this and see what we have here. Hopes and fears. Okay, Spirit, with everything on the table, this energy on this timeline, what is the outcome of the situation? What is the outcome of the situation? Okay. Clarify. Okay, let's get into it. Alright. So the center in of the read and what the story is going to be digging into is about somebody having to read this two different ways. It says somebody having like a form of abundance, reaping what they've sown, good harvest, from whatever work it is that they were putting in. But it has to come with a certain level of passion and giving depth to something else, letting go of something else. Otherwise, they can't have this new thing. Or let's go another way, letting go of their harvest and putting a depth to their harvest and what they work for in a form of success and abundance with a passion towards something else. Let's continue so we can see where we're going with this. Okay. The obstacle is the Ace of Water. The Ace of Water is success and is balance. It's balance and harmony. How is that the obstacle? Let's continue and see why. How balance and harmony can be an obstacle to this situation. Maybe you're having a problem with finding balance and harmony. So that you can let something go to have your success. Or let's continue. What you have to utilize is Ogun. Is that Ogun energy, which is like a warrior spirit. And this definition is like rationality, logic, being victorious over evil, and coming out of a space of dealing with an energy that was offering so much or saying what they were going to do or could do, but not really having what they were putting towards or saying that they could offer. But it's being victorious against a form of evil in a form of something just wrongdoings, and having a warrior spirit. And this is a masculine energy. This is associated with Neptune, which is ideals, imagination, spirituality, the moon, emotions, Mars, and Pluto. So there was a transformation that's happening in this situation with passion and courage in the midst of it affecting you in an emotional way and making you deal with like a shadow side, or somebody had to deal with a shadow side or some form of secrets. But in the midst of I don't know if you're utilizing your imagination, if there's a connection with spirit, I don't know, but there's a victory here. In the far past, okay, so now it's just starting to make more sense because of what this was saying right here. So there was a death to something. Someone who brought the Ochala energy to a situation is kind of off balance. In this deck, like Ochala is like also coming with logic and rationality, but he's like a protective energy. He's letting you know that you are protected by a higher power. There was a death to a situation, and somebody with the skill of communication and writing. So this can be you're protected through the process of letting something go that has something to do with the business of writing and communication. Ooh, spirit is here today. I want it in my ear. What's that? Haru? Is that what's in the building? Okay. So with that being said, there was a protective energy, a loving, protective representation of a higher power in the flesh, assisting and giving the depth of something and getting past something and regarding. I'm feeling like it was some type of business or some type of skill or craft somebody has to do with communication or writing. The best possible outcome in the situation is a success. Is a success and abundance in a building, in a business. Campaigns are going to be successful regarding this, etc. And this is someone in the midst of crossroads. If someone is in the midst of crossroads or don't know if they should leave something else behind and go towards something else, it's saying that the best possible outcome of the situation is success and abundance. So I guess what I'm seeing here is if somebody can be passionate, so I'm getting this, because this is balance. So if you can find your balance in life between what you are passionate about and be able to give depth to a situation, to allow it to decay and just die out, then you can have abundance. You can have your harvest in a way that you can't even imagine. You just have to have this fire behind you and be willing to burn away the old, because fire is a form of purification. When we get over here, it's coming out of a battle. It's coming out, you are coming out of a battle of feeling like you were attacked in a situation and coming out of that and being victorious and understanding, utilizing the fire to fight a beast in your own way and not be influenced or drawn in by that energy, but allowing your own flame to shine out and to burn and to purify in whichever way that resonates. Oh, in the near future, it's asking that you are cautious of realizing the hard work it's taking to get to the top. Because if you reach this, if you let go of something and you reach this, then understanding that it was hard work that got you there. And as fast as you got there, you can slip. So be mindful of that and don't be too arrogant with the success that you will receive if you give depth to a situation. The influence. This is a similar. So basically, what this is saying is the influence of the situation is that something big happened or will happen. Like something shook up a situation. Maybe it's an opportunity or just ideas floating around or whatever. And what it's saying is don't forget how you got there. Don't forget how you got there. And rather, if you're collaborating on your own, again, like don't be too arrogant. Understand the balance that it took between your workspace and getting to this form of expansion, and then not and still knowing not to neglect your family, not to neglect your family, and still handle corporate needs, corporate responsibilities. So this is about balancing the environment and influence of the situation is about balancing your family life. I hope this don't turn off on me. I'm running low battery, you guys. Balancing your family life, your work life, and remembering the hard work that it took for you to get to a certain level of recognition and success. So that's the environment that in this expansion right now, after coming out of a space of war and being victorious in that. And this is all only if you gave death to a situation and you're ready to walk towards a new passion, or walk in your passion and let something die out. The hopes and fears. Well, the fears here is literally like the fear of being attacked, the fear of deceit, the fear of things, but it's not really there. Like really allowing yourself to be illusions are in your mind, and not and just it's a fear that you don't have to worry about. So don't get all stuck on this could go wrong, or this could go wrong, or this could go wrong. And in the present, things are going right, actually. So don't start to manifest things according to what you know could happen, and appreciate what is happening. So the conclusion of this, best possible outcome, is Oba. So in this, Oba, as you know, is an Orisha and a warrior, which in this deck, it does define that. But at the same time, this is somebody who is loving, somebody who is a good wife. She is a warrior. And no matter if she's collaborating or by herself, she will be victorious. So I always like to say it's a feminine energy when the feminine cards come out. This one over here was masculine, because it's Ogun. And this also talks about a change in diet too, and going on a more nature type diet is what you had to utilize over here too. So I don't know. So now I'm thinking, since it ended with a warrior spirit of a feminine, maybe what they have to use is getting away from a situation where they were being breadcrumbed by somebody appearing to be in this Ogun energy, because it is in reverse. It doesn't have a reverse definition, but I like to pay attention to those things, because even over here the Oshala is reversed. So maybe they looked like that person and they had to give death to that situation, and it was, the relationship was in regards to communication and write-in or something like that, and so that you can be fluent, so that you can be fruitful, so that you can reach your harvest and what you're passionate about, and that will come. But it all comes with your warrior spirit, your ability to keep going, your passion, your fire, your flame. You're actually fighting through, and then you will overcome. And then I clarified it just because in the two cards that came out, so one of them is about like success and good business and all of these things, and on top of that, like a charming masculine, like they're charming and utilize everything for their charm and to kind of like flow and finesse, you know. But at the same time, it came out with the 5 of air, which is someone. Okay, we're getting the messages. We're getting the messages. Like the Beatles. Start doing this African spiritual work. Here they come. Those are symbolized a lot in the tombs and artifacts in Egypt. So I just give respect and honor. So the 5 of air is all about somebody being in camouflage, an enemy in camouflage. So this is somebody who appeared to be successful with finessing and making things sound good, just like this card over here, breadcrumbing, like offering more than they actually had to give. They were an enemy in camouflage. So that is what you're victorious over. You'll be victorious over a masculine that was an enemy in camouflage. So be mindful of that. And the overall story here today is about being able to give depth to a situation, be able to let something go and just walk forward passionately, but at the same time be able to balance and not neglect things for your family, corporate needs, and whatever, so that you can have this abundance and this success and this harmony and balance in your harvest. Okay? So, peace and love, you guys. That was the message for today. If you have any questions or anything like that, since I'm live, I will elaborate or clarify something if you want me to. No? Okay, you guys. Let me sign out then before my phone turn off. Peace and love. Have a great day.